All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in on this beautiful Thursday morning. Let me first say good morning, everybody. Thank y'all. If I look a little peakish, I just woke up. Well, not just woke up, but I just woke up. Let me say hello to Tarleton Walker, Jason Prince, hey, Mary Jackson, Mocha Drop, everybody. Thank y'all. Jermaine Gardner. Yeah. Let me see who else is here. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Please won't you be my neighbor? All right. YGB Sappho, I see you, Ralph. Brother Ben, thank you for the Zale, brother. That was really, really touching. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the love. Let me see what else we got here. Tabitha, hey Tabitha, Brandon, all of my Memphis people, thank y'all so much, Memphis, for showing up. Tanisha LaFleur, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I gotta bring this down. Then we gotta move over here. There we go. Yes, if you don't know, we are celebrating 16,000 subscriptions, and we're elated about it. We are celebrating 16,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all so much for all that you do to make my life online tremendous. So thank y'all so much. Okay, so I need to go back over here. And while we're all on one accord, have you hit the like button yet? That's all we need to know. While you're thinking about, have you hit the like button yet? Bishop Kim Graves, 11:55, spot on. Brother Paul, it is pushing 8 o'clock. On the West Coast. So thank y'all for joining me. Hey, Samara, they are putting in the washer and dryer right now as I speak. And so thank you, sis, for facilitating that. Okay. Thank you, Samara. So I got an email this morning with a link to local Memphis, the local Memphis news story, you guys, and I'm like, oh my God. Okay, I got to go live because I remember when this happened, it kind of like it took the social media world by storm. Everybody was shocked. Everybody was like, oh my God, how could this happen? And then you had people. You had a lot of people out there with a lot of different speculations. There was some bloggers that just, for clickbait value, they want to add a little seasoning to the story. But, here at the official Tyesse Report, we just want to go with what the information we have. Now, you may have some inside knowledge. Memphis, northern Mississippi, y'all may know something the news don't know. But we just telling y'all what we know based on what's been reported to us. Okay. Yes, you may have all the tea. I get it. All right. And Memphis is talking, though. I will say that they are talking. Felicia, I think that's Hockaday. Okay. How you doing, baby? Felicia Hockaday. Before we get started, we want to just mention this, you guys. We want to say rest in peace to internet influencer and social media personality Roland Ray. Many of y'all know him. He was paralyzed, or he was not mobile, and so he was very, very, very colorful. He was a very colorful internet personality, and so we send condolences. His mother confirmed the news, so we want to send condolences to the family. On the passing of Roland Ray. Some of you may know him, some of you may not, but rest in peace. I got the news last night as I was leaving the air, and so I said, well, I'll make sure to shout him out on my next live. And so rest in peace to Roland Ray, y'all. He was truly, truly a character, if you know him, and he lived every minute of his life unapologetically. And I'm gonna be doing another live. I can squeeze it in, y'all. Today is like a free day for me. I do production on Thursdays. Only thing I have is Patreon, so I may be able to squeeze This other thing that I'm doing, I may be able to squeeze that in around 3 o'clock, maybe 3-ish. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sister Millie. I'm seeing a lot of old school Tie Squad members in here. Maybe y'all are coming back because the energy has changed. Maybe that's what it is. All right. Maybe you heard about the news, you know, of the switchover and the September shift. All right. So I'm seeing, I saw 4 names in that chat. Okay. All right. Anyways, or you may be here because of Pastor Floyd. I don't know. All right. Either way, thank y'all for joining. I gotta whip my whistle. Hold on. This is not a soda. Okay. All my soda watchers. This is not a soda. This is Lipton Diet Iced Tea. All right. That is not a soda. Okay. I know y'all be watching me for them sodas, and I know you be watching. All right. I'm always here, normally replay game. Okay. All right, everybody, let's jump into it. And then I have an announcement for tonight's Patreon. God poured it into my spirit late last night what we're gonna do on Thursday night. So I said we can't be doing Uncut Tuesday and then Uncut Thursday. It's kind of like repetitive. So and we moved from Saturday to Thursday when we concluded Scandal, remember? All right. That way I can have my Saturdays back again to myself. All right. Okay. Let's get right into it. Do we have the information? We got it. I got to give y'all the backstory. I know you already know, but I got to give you the backstory. Good morning, Brother Ray. Good to see you in the chat, brother. Good morning. I know y'all already know what happened, but there's people that don't know what happened. I can't judge. I had a cold glass of chair. Ain't nothing wrong with it, Lashika. Shout out to the LRL community. We love you guys. All right. Well, Tyesse, we already know what happened. Okay, you know what happened. There are people here. Okay, it's always one person. We already know what happened, Tyesse. Okay, we know. Okay. All right. Okay, so March 12, 2025, Pastor Ricky Floyd, a senior lead pastor at the Pursuit of God Transformation Center and founder of Salvation Revelation Ministries nonprofit, was shot and unalive just after 1 a.m. outside Mama's Bar at 855 Kentucky Street in Memphis. Okay, that is a bar and grill. There's, live music, a band, very lively spot, very popular over there on Kentucky Street. Okay, all right. Okay, the confrontation stemmed from an argument that began inside the bar, reportedly over religion. Remember, this is what is being reported, y'all. Okay, I know. You may know something different. All right. Reportedly over religion between Floyd and Samantha Marion. Please remember that name. Samantha Marion, 42, who was a stranger to him. Okay. Again, I know you know something different. Okay. Surveillance and cell phone footage show Floyd becoming aggressive, throwing Marion's phone to the ground, and then a beer can. Yes, a beer can, y'all. All right. He then began to leave, but reversed course and walked back towards Marion while she was filming. At that point, Marion shot Floyd. She was arrested. Okay. She did. Yes. Yes, she did. All right. Marion's attorney released cell phone video of the incident to support a self-defense argument, stating that she gave verbal warnings and acted only when fearing for her safety. Most people said, based on the video, this was a clear case of self-defense. If somebody's approaching you in a threatening or menacing manner, you don't have a duty to necessarily retreat if you can protect yourself, right? Okay. All right. However, there's always more to the story. Okay. A former law enforcement captain, Benny Cobb, noted that although the footage shows Marion backing up and warning Floyd, "I'm backing up 3 times." Now when I do that, Tennessee law doesn't require verbal warnings and allows for self-defense if someone reasonably fears serious injury or death. Here's where it gets kind of tricky, y'all. Investigators examined additional surveillance footage surrounding the bar that wasn't publicly released. The footage appears to show Floyd backing away from Marion when he was shot, and a witness even positioned themselves between the two before the shooting occurred. The first responding officer testified during a preliminary hearing that Marion could have fled instead of retrieving a weapon, raising questions about the consistency of her self-defense claim. So you may ask, Tyesse, why are we here this morning? What's this update you're talking about? Well, I'm going to get to it. Okay. What's going on? What's the update? All right. Initially, she was charged with voluntary manslaughter following the shooting back in March. Okay. Last week, while we were covering Bishop Hernandez gate, last week, a Shelby County grand jury indicted Marion on elevated charges. Now, here is where it gets like, oh my God. They elevated the charges to second-degree murder, employment of a firearm with intent to commit a felony, reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. I don't know how this went from self-defense to, girl, we fit the way you out. You know, I know how it did. There's evidence and there's some things that have been presented to the grand jury, and the grand jury said, yeah, we want to elevate these charges here. Okay. The grand jury concluded that there was sufficient evidence to proceed to trial on these more serious charges. She remains free. She remains free on $100,000 bond. Okay. But these new charges, I'm sure, have got her probably like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Okay. So a preliminary hearing took place in June, and more proceedings are expected as the case moves to trial, especially with the upgraded charges. All right. Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay. As many of you know, Pastor Floyd was a very well-known, well-loved, well-regarded pastor in the community for his ministry and his outreach work. And his passing really rocked the Memphis community. And I'm hearing that his wife, yeah, she's really, you know, when your life partner is taken from you, I'm sure I'm hearing that she's really having a really hard time. Of course, you can lean on your faith, but I'm sure she misses her husband tremendously, right? Okay. So the shift from manslaughter to second-degree murder indicates prosecutors believe the shooting wasn't justified as self-defense and that Marion may have acted with intent, keyword intent or recklessness. The case is now poised to move forward amid scrutiny of video footage and witness testimony, and Marion's legal team will continue to argue self-defense while prosecutors will counter with new evidence and witness statements. You heard me correct. New evidence and witness statements. So Miss what's her name? Sister Marion, Sister Samantha, baby, listen, you better get your defense together. Because Shelby County seems like they want you, baby. They're gonna wear you out. I'm just saying. So you better get all your ducks in a row. This is going down over there in Shelby damn county. All right. All right. Let me read some comments here, y'all. We're not gonna be long because this is it. We're not gonna be long. I'm gonna let y'all know what we're doing tonight in Patreon. Then we're out of here because I got some errands to run. All right. Let me see if anybody any comments, any commentary. Time Squad. I don't see too much. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't see too much comment. Okay, all right. Um, as I said, Tyesse, it is really sad that somebody so beloved in the community. Now, people can have debates on what he was doing there. Was he drinking? Was he not drinking? There was all this unfounded speculation, so far that they knew each other and she was a mistress. Y'all remember all of that all the bloggers came out with, and so you know, it's just it's a lot. And so all of this will be, I'm sure, sorted out at a later date and time as this trial progresses. What's done in the dark will come to the light. And that's, what if they already knew each other? Well, that's going to come out. That's going to come out. But you would think if they knew each other, she would already told the people, like, maybe she should have said, like, I know him. We was in there arguing about something else. Because they talking about they was in there arguing about religion. They was in there arguing about religion, allegedly, y'all. So I don't see people in a bar like that arguing about religion. Not a bar and grill, an after hour spot, a late night spot. Who in there? What they in there arguing about? Cain and Abel? I don't know about that theory, y'all. They was arguing. That sounds like something else was going on. I'm not adding nothing to it, but it sounds like something's gonna come out in trial that's gonna rock this case and rock it wide open. Thank you, Graham. 11:55 spot on. Thank you. Thank you for $16. I appreciate it. Thank you, Letitia LaFleur, for $16. Thank y'all so much. Wow. Jason Prince, thank you for $16. I appreciate it. All those that are giving 16, you have until Friday night for the 16. Okay. Thank y'all so much. We'll be celebrating this Friday, September 5th on our Friday night show. We will be celebrating. Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Let me see. Okay, they're asking me in Instagram, is Manessa being messy? Okay, let me see. Is he being messy, y'all? First of all, let me mute this and see what he's saying. Hold on. They say it's Manessa being messy. I'm going to. Y'all stop. I cannot. Is Manessa yes, Manessa is being messy. Yes, Manessa Jordan is being messy. Yes, you heard it from me. Emphatically, yes. Okay. We've all said this. What Manessa is, and we've all talked about this, but we ain't made no video about it. As somebody in the body of Christ or in the prophetic world, we ain't staring the hornet's nest while the bees are, the hornets are out. So that's when you taking a little stick and you just poking the hornet's nest. It's already bad. Leave it alone, Manessa. Leave it alone, baby. It's already bad. Manessa has a video up called "Wait, Can God Change His Mind?" And there's he's showing the interview with Pastor Hernandez and Joe Tupman, and the title is "Can God Change His Mind?" Hey, I think the way he was walking towards her in the video, he looked very intentional. I think he knew her. Yeah, well, listen, y'all. Listen, I can do a whole special on this in Patreon if y'all want. We can do a whole series, but right now, y'all. See, I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very cautious now about these stories because people be leaning one way and then there's a bombshell at trial and then people be having egg on their face, Y'all know, you be like, okay, we're going to go this way. We're going to lean this way. And then at the whole bombshell, you're like, girl, I'm not, ever since Juzzy, y'all, I wait for the whole trial to be over, and then I give it sound. I let it bubble up. Thank you, Takoya, for $16. Thank you, Talter Walker, for $16. Y'all, if y'all feel what y'all feel it. Okay. Tyesse, you losing some of your sauce. I'm not losing my sauce. I'm not going to be up here telling me, yeah, they probably was on their way to a motel, and yeah, I already know what's going on. Okay, and then we get to trial, and the woman didn't even know the man. You know, I know, y'all. I know what people are saying. I'm Tyesse Jackson, about my ears are to the ground. You know, I'm not going to do all that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that until the trial is over. Then I will empty my upper and lower guts. You know. And you know what they always say anyways, you know what's going on. Yeah, you know what happened. I don't know nothing. I have a lot of Tyesse Squad members in Memphis. Memphis is very dear to me, but I don't know nothing. I don't know anything. They inbox me all the time. Yeah, that bitch know what's going on. Yeah, I do not. I really don't. I don't know anything, y'all. They be in my inbox laying me out. Yeah, you know what's going on, bitch. Tell us what happened. I'm like, oh my God. I used to work for Shelby County Sheriff Department. Unfortunately, the system in Memphis is broken. I'm almost sure there was information originally omitted. Okay, that's coming from C.L. Crockett. And he said he worked over there with them people. Okay, listen, y'all. Okay, all right. I'm looking at these comments. Okay. And that's his opinion. I heard it from two separate sources. They both worked at the jail. She was saying it until her second attorney stepped in, and there's other evidence that has not come out. Okay. All right. That's coming from Tabitha. She heard it from two separate sources. See, that's the thing. They're sources. I deal with, you know what I'm saying, sources, but they got to be sources that I know about. See, I deal with sources, but they got to be sources that talk to me. If they're not sources that I have talked to, then they're your sources. Okay, C.L. Crockett say they didn't know each other. Okay, now which is it, y'all? Did they know each other or they didn't know each other? That's the question. What are we talking? How loose are we talking here? Did they know each other or they didn't know each other? You know? You know something. I don't know anything. I really don't. I don't know anything, y'all. I know I'm going to go over and get my clothes on the cleaners. I know that. And I'm going to come back home and prepare my shows. That's what I do know for sure. Everything else, I don't know. I don't even know. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't even know why the cage bird sings anymore with this man in the White House. She stood there as he approached. Most people would run for cover. I'm just saying. Okay. So I'm gonna say this. Thank you, Warnell Berry. Thank you, brother, for 1616. I'm gonna say this. Y'all. Yeah, it does. It looks kind of like if you're in a parking lot and somebody's approaching you, he don't have a gun in his hand, but you don't know if he have it in his waistband, right? It do seem like you will run or try to go back to the bar and try to get help, but then they're gonna say, what if this man shoots you in your back as you're running away? You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be all kind of scenarios and theories, y'all. But yeah, most people, you're already by people, you're already by the bar. So why not just go back to the bar or try to go get some help security? Both prosecution and defendant's attorneys, they didn't know each other, but hey, it's 2025. Yeah, anything is possible. I'm not saying they didn't know each other. I'm just saying, y'all, I can't go with these angles until I hear more. This story and the story around the pastor and the young man had Memphis hot this year. What story? What young man and the young man? The pastor and you talking about that was Memphis, so that was Nashville. You talking about Fred Matthews and J Rock. You know, that's Nashville. That's up the highway a bit, Kirby. Okay, all right. Both sources work at the jail. Okay, I mean, okay, Tabitha. Okay, sis. I mean, we with you, sis. Tabitha say she got her sources, and some of y'all got y'all sources. You know, they harped on that during the interview with her lawyers. They didn't know each other. That's Memphis women. Sorry. Okay. So as a blogger, I'm aware of like there's barbershop conversations, and it usually makes it to the blogs. There's church conversations, church gossip, there's beauty shop gossip, there's jailhouse gossip, and you got two jailers down there. Probably, I'm not saying your sources are wrong, Tabitha, but you got two people work down at the jail talking about, yeah, they knew each other, girl. Yeah, my cousin's Tawana's hairdresser's brother told me they knew each other. And she ain't gonna never lie about nothing like that. I'm just saying that's how that kind of stuff all right, y'all. That's kind of happens. Okay. Hey, Larry. Hey, brother. I take it all back for my safety. I mean, you already put it out there now, Tabitha. Let me drop the link, baby. Let me drop the link real quick. Let me drop this link real quick. Okay. Anybody from Memphis in the chat? Shelby County, Northern Mississippi, South Haven, all of it through that way. We'll even go to West Memphis, Arkansas, if you're in the chat. All right. Let me drop the link real quick, y'all. All right. If anybody would like to come up, if you're in Memphis, if you're in Nashville, if you're in Tunica, wherever you at, would you like to come and say what you want to say? I have a free day today. I'm off really other than Patreon. And I'm trying to squeeze in another live around 3-ish. But I'm free today, y'all. Let it rip. I'm going to take it from the top. The Metro don't do it. Okay, y'all. Anybody hitting the link? Because I'm going to get ready to announce my show. And then I'm going on down the highway, y'all. I could really do that show right. There goes somebody. Okay, now we got some action. We got action. Okay, I can do my other show in about 2 hours. Who's getting ready today, Auntie? What you mean, nephew? Hey, Tabitha.
Hey, Ty. I just had to come on. Like you said, I've already put it out there, but I ain't putting it all out there.
Okay.
Give
us your Memphis background a little bit. Just give us a little Memphis background.
Well, I'm a Memphian lifelong.
Okay.
And ears to the ground all my life. I get information I don't want. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, my husband was one of the biggest drug dealers back in the day in the city. Like, so Big Juke used to come to our house. I'm just serious. You know what I'm saying? Okay. My son-in-law is friends with the guy that just got off in the Dolph case. I mean, we're here, real Memphians. But when initially I just thought it was a little like we're all thinking. But I first heard what I heard from somebody all the way in North Carolina who's connected, who's a lifelong Memphian as well, but she lives in North Carolina now, but all of her connections and everything's still here. Okay. And she told me something. And not even this was like 2 or 3 days after it happened, so it hadn't marinated. And then a few days later, someone here in the city told me the exact same thing. I didn't solicit it. The sources were so not connected, and it was verbatim. Okay. So, like I said, they said now that was just a known factor. They said, me to say that she was saying it in the jail before she got that second attorney that they knew each other. And when he came on board, he told her to shut up. But, like I said, if it's in her defense, it'll come out. It'll come out.
Yeah. One thing is sad though, we still, no matter what happens, Memphis has lost a really great pastor from what I'm hearing.
Well, yeah, from what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And I think people also don't take into account that, pastors, I think people think pastors go home and read the Bible all night. And then pastors are human. They really are. And
They
so
really are.
it does not excuse anything predatory, of course, or anything like that. But yeah, pastors are human, and you'll be surprised what your pastor do on his downtime,
Yeah, it just all looks so personal.
Yeah.
He knocked a man down to get to her.
Yeah.
Altercation first began. That's part of the news, the jailbreak, the whole report.
Yeah.
He actually knocked a man down just to get to her. So it was her that was really had him in a funk that night. I'm gonna leave it at that. And y'all have a good day.
All right. Love you.
Love you. Love you. All righty.
All righty. Shout out to Tabitha coming up and giving it sound, y'all. She came up and gave it sound. She let that thing bubble up, Pastors getting that bit. Pastors getting that. Okay. We ain't doing all this morning. We're not doing that. It's too early, baby. We're not doing all that today. Okay. Melinda, whatever your name is. Okay. All right. Well, we will wait for the trial. She remains out on bail. I don't know if she's still in Memphis, and I wouldn't be in Memphis if I was you, lady. What's her name? Samantha. Samantha, you need to leave Memphis, sweetie. You need to get up out of Memphis because, honey, it's not too good over there for you right now. Okay. So Samantha, maybe go to Little Rock. Maybe go over to go to Jackson or Birmingham or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Let me say this about Manessa and in the video he posted. Okay. I think what we're seeing now, really quickly, y'all. Well, not quickly. I ain't got nowhere to be. What we're seeing now, y'all, we're seeing a shift with pastors, prophets, ministers, even gospel artists, right? And I think it's kind of like shocking to some of y'all that, your favorite pastor, your favorite prophet, your favorite minister is now becoming ingrained in social media culture beyond just the regular uploading a video, a religious video, all right, or doing an interview. Pastors, prophets, ministers, gospel artists, child. Remember when Karen was on for a minute? She was just on one on social media. I guess she calmed down a little bit. Karen Clark. It is a beautiful day out today. Yes, it is. And so I just want y'all to know your favorite religious person, maybe on YouTube and Instagram cutting up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shocked. It's not a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal, but it do show, what you're working with energy-wise. It's one thing if Tyesse posted, I'm a blogger. It's another thing if another thing if Juanita Bynum is posted and stuff like, All right. A shift is taking place. All right. A shift is taking place. Okay, so I was saying earlier to myself, what am I going to do on Thursday night for Patreon? Now the scandal is over on Saturdays. And I've already shifted, trying to, move some things around with my commentary. I will always give updates like this, always do breaking news, but I want to kind of move away from soul because people just, I don't know, they assume that I'm a gospel church commentator, and I'm really not. I'm a really all across the board commentator. I can do all genres of commentary, right? And so it's not that I have to do this. It's not like I could just do it and not even make an announcement about it, right? You'll just see the change. But for the month of September, I'm going to be doing something special in Patreon starting tonight, September 4th. Shout out to Beyonce. Happy birthday. She is 44 today. So her birthday is September 4th. She's 44. Maybe that's a lot of fours. Okay. So I know that's her angel number. It has to be. Okay. And I think Jay-Z's birthday is December 4th. I may be wrong, but I think it's December. Is it December 4th or December 6th? Okay. So every Thursday in the month of September, we're going to be doing a show. And it's going to be really, 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 really good. Nothing I haven't done before, bringing you really great content, right? Okay, the show is called Greenleaf-ish, all right? All right, I want y'all to take a look at that. That's the only clue I'm giving y'all. It is called Greenleaf-ish, and it is a play on Blackish, but it will be Thursday nights and Patreon starting tonight. Okay, so y'all got it? Okay, Greenleaf-ish. Okay, all right. I need you here tonight in Patreon, and we're gonna shoot for 8:30 or 9. All right, y'all got it? His birthday is December 4th. That's another 4. Y'all got it? You got it? All right. So Maz, if Samaz are here, make sure to put a link in the chat. Put a link in the chat so people can join Patreon. It is $4. Not 4. I'm thinking about the number 4. It is $5 a month, and it is $48 for the whole year. $48 for the whole year. All right. Are you excited about Greenleaf-ish? Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Put some links in the chat. Thank y'all so much. Tanya Higginbottom, thank you so much, baby, for $26.16 for 16K celebration. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of the love. It's unbelievable. That's all I can say. I never knew love like this before. Shout out to Stephanie Mills. I never knew love like this before. What a surprise. If you would like to support us with the number 16 in your seed, you can do so right here, y'all. If you want to support me with the number 16 in your seed, there you go right there. Okay? Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all of the love. Man. What can I say? What can I do with this feeling? Okay. Well, tell me this time, Squad. What is the groove for today? It's a Thursday groove, but what is your Thursday groove going to consist of? Are you working? Are you going out to lunch? Are you on your way to work? Are you off? Are you retired? Are you working in your garden? What are you specifically doing today? Are you in academia? Are you a professor? Are you working on papers? Are you back in school? You know, are you in the nursing field? Are you in the medical field? What is your Thursday groove? Let me know as we get ready to get up out of here. I'm in the office today. All right. I'm watching you at work. We always tell y'all, don't get in trouble, because all we have is $175 emergency fee if you get let go. It's a standard $175 we have for y'all. Okay? It's emergencies to take care of your gas in your car and some food. If you get fired watching me, we have $175 we put on a gift card for you. Try to clean this house back up. Okay? People think I have a problem. I don't have a problem. They say I'm always over here cleaning this house up and this house is not dirty. Well, to me, I want to clean it up. It's my house. So it may not be dirty, but to me, I'm cleaning it. Anyways, packing for my trip to Orlando. Okay, but what's going on in Orlando? That's all we have is $175 if they let you go. I'm in Myrtle Beach relaxing. Okay, beautiful area. Beautiful relaxation zone. You know I'm in full swing in this office. I already know, sis. And it's Thursday too. And it's a 4-day work week. So everything is double. Working from home, enjoying the show. Well, thank you, Sandy Best Life Jones. Thank you, sis. Just finished my almost 4-mile walk. Wow. All right. No meetings, no trainings today. God is good. Well, he'll do what he said he'd do, and he'll do it suddenly, nephew. Oh, it's a miracle. My Amazon package arrived on time. It's a miracle. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I'm gonna write this day down in history. I can't wait for that class action lawsuit for Amazon Prime. I'm gonna be the first one to sign up. Okay, working lunch with a girlfriend and Pilates. Oh, that's a perfect Thursday. I gotta go get some stuff out the cleaners. Then I may run by Publix, and then I'm gonna run back home and maybe try to squeeze in this other show because it's really something I've been wanting to do. Roll that out. Working, then going to physical therapy. What's going on, Ray? You want a physical therapy? What happened? Did you have an accident, or are you dealing with some type of back pain? Do you have a car accident? Work for LADA office, getting my mind ready for these cases. Okay, you work for the LADA office. Okay, all right, Nikki, huh? You're getting your mind ready for these cases. All right. Using my birthday coupons and grabbing my free birthday items. When is your birthday, Crystal Marie? When is your birthday? Is it today? Is your birthday today? Y'all know, it really, I don't know, it kind of makes me mad when y'all don't tell us when you know, I gotta find out on Facebook it's your birthday. Your birthday is not today, is it, Crystal Marie? Is it? Oh, y'all, it kind of makes me mad when I find out that it's your birthday. You didn't mention it and say anything. Stop. I cannot. To me, I'm gonna always be here cleaning. I just like to clean. It's therapeutic for me. I have some patients to see virtually and working on some patient documentation. Okay. I have my high school best friend's bridal shower. Crystal Marie, is today your birthday? That's all I want to know. No, I always mention 9-9. Okay. We can plan for that. Them floors are spotless. Child. Samara asked me yesterday, what do I put on these floors? I said, I don't do that, but just use regular, Pine Sol or Fabioso. I guess it just have a natural sheen. You know that sheen that y'all seeing? I think it's the glow of God. I think it's the glow of God on these floors. It's just the glow of the Lord. That's all it is. All right, everybody. What's today? Today is okay, wait a minute. So that means okay. See, this man, he don't understand, baby. Thank you, Michelle Benson, my ATL sister. Thank you so much for $16. 47 don't understand. Sir, you got a lot going on next week. You got 9/11 commemorations. You got a lot going on. Just release the files, sir. 9/11 is next Thursday. That's when y'all really should hit him hard. When he out there laying that wreath, all the Epstein victims, go up there while he out there with the 9/11 wreaths. Wear him out. What happened to Ray? I'm on the road to Upper Marlboro, Maryland for a family girls trip. Well, that sounds like fun. Okay. Did Ray say what was going on? I was in 2 car accidents last month, 8/13 and 8/20. Man, my brother had 2 car accidents, and I remember him telling me, he's like, I don't know what's going on with me. I was like, that is odd. You had 2 car accidents, and we now know that he was having smaller strokes. So yeah, when he had those 2, he said, I don't know. I was like, I blanked out, and we know now that was before he had the stroke because he had 2 car accidents back to back. So, Ray, you not at fault, or you didn't hit nobody from behind, did you? Because if you didn't hit nobody from behind, you good to go. Just going up there to physical therapy. Yeah, y'all, the Epstein victims, go up there when he up there at that damn at the 9/11 memorial and wear him out. Somebody said, oh my God, Tyesse, how can you do that to the victims? The victims, they understand. They will want justice for them victims. The 9/11 people, they would understand. I'm so sorry to hear that, Ray. I hope everything works out, brother. Hope everything works out for you. Ty, my birthday is 9/13. You know, you in the know. Yeah, I gotta start writing down some of these birthdays. Assistant director for early childhood program, first day of school. Well, yeah. School is back. You know, and everybody is really like, okay, coming off the heels of what happened in Minnesota. People are a little leery, but you know, you just have to pray and ask God for protection. First one, my car side swipe, hit and run. Second one, my truck got rear-ended on the 105. Oh, okay. When you get rear-ended, honey, I just follow the steering wheel. Just follow the steering wheel and just stay there till the ambulance comes. Yeah, the hit and run, honey, they known in LA, especially south of Pico. They're known, honey, for hitting your car and pulling off. If I'm in the car with anybody, honey, and we get hit from behind, I'm falling over right into the glove compartment. I'm falling right into the glove compartment. They're going to have to put me on that flat board and put that thing around my neck. Oh, no, baby. I'm just saying, as soon as we, boom, you're going to have to put me on that little flat board and put that thing around my neck and get the light flight helicopter. Because I'm not moving. Started to It's so sad though. LA is really the hit and run capital of the world. They will tear your car up and pull off. Oh, see, we had when I was in LA, we had an attorney. His name was Alan Feinstein? He was over in Century City. Child, please, honey. All you have to do is call him and say, listen, I'm hurt. He'll come see you in the hospital. He'll come to the morgue and interview you. He'll come to the coroner's office. Alan Feinstein over there in Century City. You say, I'm way over here in Monrovia, and you look and he coming through the curtain at the hospital. How did you get here so fast? Alan Feinstein. I mean, you literally hang up the phone and they say, there's somebody here to see you. Damn. I'm going to follow just like this in the car to the ambulance come. It sound like you putting extra on it. No, I'm not. I'm really hurt. I'm falling right into the glove compartment. And I'm just saying. That man, I ain't never seen no attorney like that. He'll come anywhere. He'll come anywhere you at. He'll come to your your first bowel movement in the bathroom to get you to sign some papers. You like, I haven't even gotten up good yet. He already in the bathroom. Sign here. Okay, now sign here. But he will get you a good little envelope, y'all. Alan Feinstein, Century City. I'm just saying, y'all. I see people get hit and get up and start walking away. Somebody just sent me something of somebody, a police officer, just literally ran a lady over. She got up and, ma'am, if you don't lay down, what is wrong with you? Lady, if you don't lay your ass, you just got hit by a police officer. That's a city check. You gonna get from the city. I'm just saying. All right, everybody. I've been on 51 minutes. Good video. Good video. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Thank y'all. Everybody that's sewing the 1616, it means a lot. It really does. Thank y'all so much. All right. The Stein, yeah, honey, he's a good one. Alan Feinstein. And I want to see still practicing. He's kind of like a Tyrone Blackburnish, Tony Busby-ish, but really work. I mean, really get out there, and get it done. He will get it done for you. He got that Tyrone Blackburnish, Tony Busby-ish, Ariel Mitchell energy. Very much that kind of energy. All right. Great live, Tyesse Squad. Continue to rest in peace, Pastor Floyd, praying for his widow, praying for his children, praying for the church community, also praying for the woman that's accused of this because she has children and she's going through a lot. So everybody involved, just keep them in prayer and let's pray for the whole scenario, right? I almost got swiped by a Walmart diesel. Oh, honey, baby, listen. Is there a way you could have just kind of slid under the car a little bit and let the one of the things crush you just a little bit? Ain't no way, Sharonda, you could have kind of slid under one of the wheels a little bit. You know, not so you'll die, but just kind of like let it crush you a little bit and let the root crush you just a little bit in your face. Not when you disfigured. This when you come out the car, you be going like this. You know. A little bump, child. When that truck bumped you a little bit, you should have just ran off the road and ran into a ditch. That's what I would have did. Tracy Morgan said for life. That's why he don't really be worried about these roads no more. You should have just, when it hit you, it said boom. You should have just drove right off into a ditch and just fell over. I'm just saying, y'all. Let me get out of here before I get in trouble. Have a good day on purpose. I'm gonna try to squeeze something else in. Remember, tonight we're gonna be doing a debut episode of Greenleaf-ish right here on Patreon. All right. Again, rest in peace to Roland Ray. Rest in peace to Roland Ray. Yeah. All right, everybody. Gotta go. I don't know where I'm going, but I gotta go. But before you get up out of here, though, can you please consider doing one of these 3 things? Even sharing, you can still share. Before you get up out of here, consider that. Thank you so much. All right, bye, everybody. Thank you, Don Elise, for $16. I appreciate it. Thank you, Don Elise, for $16.16. Thank you so much.